Amatsutsumi. Okay, guys. Hold on a moment. There we go. We're back for more Amatsutsumi. Okay, episode 14. Let's go. I mean, since this is after the game opening, so I guess this is where the real coming route actually starts. Hopefully. Let's see how it goes. A few days have passed since Azuki-san came home. He's back He's from the hospital now. Yeah, Kokoro's tearful voice resounds down the street. I'll be home soon and I'll help you out. Azuki-san has come out of the cafe to see us off. Hopefully she's completely healthy now. For now. So I don't think she will get worse anytime soon. Thinking back on it, this is the first time I've ever seen her outdoors. Yay! As the bright sun shines on her face, I see that she looks a little puzzled. What's wrong, Mom? Puzzled? Puzzled? Are you not feeling well? A ghost?
そう。家にお化けがいるような気がして。座敷わらしとか、福の神ならいいんだけど。
Spirit in the house? Okay, that does not sound good. Okay, I want to make a very big guess here, a theory here, but I'll just leave it for now to see. It might happen later on in the day. She might appear. That's I'm not sure how to respond to that. Maybe I should ask Kyouko to come and take a look. Kokoro is calling me from farther down the road.
気にしないで。ほら、誠くんもいってらっしゃい。
Right. I nod. Mom seems to be alright, and I feel back to normal too. I was never totally confident about how well her recovery would go, but her current good health seems genuine. She should be able to last for many years to come. Okay. It's time to go back to school. Now that I've gone and cut short my remaining lifespan, I'm all the more determined to enjoy my life to the fullest. Oh. While complaining, she looks up to the sky as usual. It's summer, so what do you expect?
暑いって言うから暑いんだよ。
It's so hot because it's summer. We're still in the middle of summer. Oh?
神道滅却すれば火もまた涼し。にんにんって。
In the days since Azuki-san was cured, Kokoro has been more upbeat than ever. Let's try it. It feels cool.
あら?
Can you actually feel cool? Just by saying it? Just by being, I mean, if you're using words, then you can feel bodily temperatures for psychology, but, Okada-dama stops her in the tracks.
あれ? 本当に涼しくなった。
No way. It's just a feeling, right? It has to be. Well, there you go, you're right. It's all in how you think about it. You know, after using his powers to cure Azuki-san, I fear that he has more control over his powers now. Now we know that his using his Kodama is actually using bits of his soul to infect. No, infect is the wrong word. To affect other people. So it's not exactly the A power that where you would be using words to control it. It's just a side effect. That's what we've learned about Kotodama from Mana. The exposition was exposition is from Mana, so it has to be pretty genuine. Let's see here. Well, it's only a trick of the mind, of course, but it serves its purpose. Psychology here. Yeah. Ever since that day, I almost died. I've kept my usage of Kotodama well, about the same as before, really. Just as I once told Hotaru, Kotodama is like any other limb to me, and if I get too scared about using it, it would be no different from when I was in the village. Okay. See. Does it seem like it doesn't scare him anymore? He'll just still keep using it. He'll just continue on using it then. No, I'm going to live my life the way I want to. Last week I was busy with Azuki-san's situation, but this week I'm going to properly enjoy my life. Enjoy life at school. That's my new goal.
何か言った兄さん
Nothing. Kokoro catches up to me grinning. Yes, I did.
なんて言ったの
Hug? I said I'm going to properly enjoy my life at school, starting from today.
いいね
I'm glad she agrees.
兄さんはせっかくの転校生なんだから笑いながらパンを加えて投稿すれば曲がり角で服とぶつかるはずだし
So much happened in the last few days, I completely forgot I'm a transfer student. Oh my god. It slipped through my mind for a second there. Toast in my mouth. Turn the corner. What?
漫画とかの古典でよくあるんだって転校生が後で恋仲になることぶつかるの
Yeah, the little cliche where there's a girl running late for school. She frozen a toast, butter with jam or something, or maybe an egg, and then running to school while holding a slice of toast in her mouth. Yeah, then she might hit him or her. Yeah, it's usually her. Yeah, she might bump into like her faithful romantic partner or something. Yeah. It doesn't often happen in like romantic stories. Anime! Yeah, manga or anime, yeah. I think it's a shoujo cliche, right? Yeah, it's a shoujo cliche. Shoujo manga. Huh, I see. I don't think that happened in any of the books I've read before. You must have been reading seinen or something. I should try it one of these days.
でも本当に今日は涼しい気温はいつもと変わらないはずなのにね
She looks around curiously, maybe trying to see if there's a breeze?
ほらお背負って歩いてるみたい
Yeah, me too. Actually, that reminds me. Speaking of cold in summer, I haven't seen Mana since that night on the lake shore. Yeah, she's definitely around. She is around. She must have followed me here in an attempt to take me back to the village, but what is she doing now? I begged her to let me live my life here for a little bit longer, and she seemed to consent. Then maybe she went back to the village by herself. I highly doubt it. Yeah, no, that would never happen. Yeah. Amanda would never leave me of her own accord. She must be watching me from afar, even now. Well, what I'm wondering is whether she's alone and where she's living. Well, she has a kododama, so I'm sure she's making do somehow. And she probably did a better job of planning for traveling here than I did.
どうしたの兄さんぼーっとしちゃって
Oh yeah, sort of.
ちょっと
I was thinking about how much I'm looking forward to eating my packed lunch.
あ、そうだよねお母さんの美味しいお弁当また食べられるんだもんね
She smiles happily.
あ、そうだ今度一緒にお弁当食べる
Sure. Oh, good idea. Let's eat it with Kyouko and Hotaru as well.
今日いきなりは無理だろうけどホタルにも声をかけておくしちょっと考えておくね
Okay. Okay, I'll ask some of my friends too. Oh, we're inviting our first male friend, Koichi. Yeah, I remember his name now. Koichi. Finally, we haven't hung out with him for like who knows how long. Ever since we became friends in the classroom.
みんなで食べる方が美味しいもんね
Yes, definitely. I smile too. This is the kind of life I want. Peaceful, entertaining, happy, fulfilled. And that's how I want to be. And that's what I want to help, and that's what I want to help everyone else to be too. After a while, we reach school and Kokoro leaves to go to her classroom. I've gotten used to the crowds now, weaving my way through the throngs of students in the halls. I make it to my classroom. Good morning, Koichi.
よ、どうした？今日はそっちから挨拶してくるなんて。
He looks at me in surprise. What did he say? Oh. I find that being more proactive for a change. I want to be more friendly with everyone.
そりゃいいことだ。
Yeah. It is, isn't it? After greeting several other boys near my desk, I turn back to Koichi again. By the way, are you up for having lunch with me one of these days?
あ？まあ別にいいけど。
Is there something wrong with that?
あんまり男同士でベタベタしてるとホモっぽいんだよな。
This is like literally the first time. Literally the first time. Don't worry, I for one don't like you that way.
まるで俺にはあるみたいに言うなよ。
If both of us are only into girls, then there's no problem, right?
なんでこんな話になってんのかよくわからんが、まあいいか。
He scratches his head, but seems to have agreed to my request. Anyway, this is awesome. I've always dreamed of having a meal with my bro.
おうお前は相変わらず変なところで目をキラキラさせるな。
He shakes his head, but I'm too happy to care. Kyouko is looking at me from across the room. I guess she's not coming by because Koichi is here. I was going to invite her to the lunch, too. But I can talk to her later. Huh? As I look around the classroom, I notice a desk that wasn't there before. Koichi follows my gaze.
ああ、なんかまた転校生だってよ。
Oh my god. Okay, this is where it's going. Okay, I see where this is going. I see.
こんな短期間に2人の転校生ってのも妙だけど、なんでまたお前と同じでうちのクラスなんだろうな。
The same. I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this. Hell no. This had better not be happening. I wanted to settle down and enjoy my life as a student. Like I said, peaceful, entertaining, happy, and fulfilled. But now...
どうした？なんか顔色が良くないぞ。
Oh. What do they call it in manga when, like, a soldier says he's going to get married and when the war ends, and then immediately gets shot?
フラグ。
Yeah, that. And sure enough...
織部真奈です。
Oh boy, I knew it. She is somehow the new transfer student, probably using her kodanama. No sooner has homework begun than I find myself cradling my head in my hands. I knew it. Just like me on my first day here, Mana walks to the classroom wearing a school uniform and introduces herself. I should have known. What better place from which to keep watch over me? Still, though, surely she could have come up with a more natural way to arrive on the scene. So much for living in peace. The other students, meanwhile, were murmuring under their breath, apparently impressed with Mana's beauty. And there's something else they're murmuring about too.
織部って誠の親戚なのか？
How is this gonna play out? And you know, I have a really itching feeling that she's gonna announce that she's our fiancé or something. Either that or sister. Older sister? Yeah, she's more likely to be a older sister. The first question is from Koichi again, just like when it joins the class. I had a similar question. Why did she just use her real name, Koizuka? Mana answers both of our questions at once.
あなたに答えるつもりはないわ。
Or not.
いや、俺は仲良くしようって。
あなたたちと仲良くするつもりもないから。
This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I absolutely banged my hand on my desk.
おい、誠。誰だ、あれは。
Realizing he won't get anything out of her, Koichi asks me instead. I guess she's sort of like a relative. I'm lucky Mana didn't blurt out that we're betrothed. Relative will have to do. But she seems to have heard what I said. She turns a beautiful, ethereal smile on us.
ひどいわ。お兄ちゃん。
The murmuring in the classroom grows louder. I feel like my heart is developing a murmur. 2. Oh my god, only. Thankfully. Wait, so she's our younger sister, now that you mention it. Hold on, yeah. She's playing the position of a younger sister. Surprisingly. Thankfully, the teacher steps in with a click of his tongue and saves the day.
あなた、もういいから。下がりなさい。
Oh my god. Or not, homework's just begun, but our teacher immediately packs his things and leaves. Even as a fellow Kotodamu user, I'm in awe of her overwhelming presence. This is what it means to be a god among mortals.
兄弟？というか、織部の家って3人兄弟だったのか？
He looks from Mana to me, comparing us with a puzzled look on his face.
そうよ。
で、妹なのに誠と同じクラスなのか？
当然でしょ。
Makes no sense. What's obvious about that? There's no teacher to stop us from chatting, so I reluctantly joined the conversation.
あら、私がお兄ちゃんと一緒にいるのは当然のことよ。
This is gonna be this is gonna cause some problems. She does not have any common sense. It's like us when we just jumped into society, into this town. Now we need to teach her a couple of things, but I don't think she's gonna listen. And she's so powerful. She's a very powerful Kododama user. She can even overpower us. So what can we do? She doesn't seem like the type of person to listen too closely.
おい、どうなって
Oh my god.
うるさいわね。
Oh my god. Mana looks over the class.
あなたたち、私がお兄ちゃんの妹で、このクラスにいることは当然なのよ。
Your class falls silent. Ugh, what a mess. Thankfully, the Kododama didn't affect me, since I know I'm not really her brother. While the other students are still trying to find their trains of thought, Amanda comes towards my desk. Your desk is over there. I can't very well You know, now that Mana is coming into the picture, I wonder how Mana is gonna react to, you know, Hotaru's immunity to Kododama. I really want to see both of their interactions with each other now. Since Hotaru played a big role in changing Makoto, Hotaru might play a big role in changing Mana as well. Probably. Not change, but maybe play a big part too. I can't very well to interrogate her in front of the class, so for now I just point out the empty desk on the back of the room. But her smile doesn't fade.
いやよ。
Wow. She looks at the boy sitting in the desk next to me.
あなたが後ろの席に移りなさい。
He nods, packs up his books, and moves to the empty desk as commanded. So dictatorial. At last, poor Yamada-kun. As I follow his tragic retreat with my eyes, Mana calmly sits down at his desk and leans back.
よろしくね、お兄ちゃん。
Neighbor. Me too. It's the most I can do to even respond. Before long, the next teacher arrives and first period begins. But this is no time for that. Ooh, for the duration of the first period, you won't notice Mana Army. I speak the Kododama law for everyone to include the teacher to hear. For everyone, including the teacher to hear, and just like that, I'm able to sneak the two of us out of class without even leaving the room. I get up out of my seat and circle around to the front of Mana's desk.
あら、大胆。
Wait, did we? No, we didn't schedule. We didn't plan on eating lunch with Hotaru and Kokoro this lunch, right? She said she was gonna change the date. Yeah, decide on the date. Okay, so let's see. This is gonna be a problem. Mana, why? I have so many questions, but I compressed them all into that one word. It would be uncalled to ask her where she got that uniform or how she convinced the teachers to let her transfer in or anything like that.
お兄ちゃん、真面目に授業を受けなくていいの？
She giggles happily. How long has it been since I saw the teasing smile? A frown, but not unhappily. When you called me that, I feel kind of weird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mana is older than us, so that's... Why is she doing?
でしょうね。
She nods. Clearly the effect is intentional.
あの子に兄さんなんて呼ばせてるからどんな気分なのかなって思ったのよね。
That's it. You mean Kokoro? Thinking back, it was a few days ago before I saved Azuki-san's life that I started to suspect that Mana was around. If she has been watching me for that long, then there's no need for me to explain my current life situation to her. So, did you decide to attend school for a day just to mess with me?
いいえ、誠の近くにいるんだから。私もちゃんと通うわよ。
I hope properly. She fiddles with the shawl that's draped around her shoulders. The air conditioning in the room on top of the snow she always feels falling around her must be making her feel very chilly. Snow. Snow she always feels falling around her. Yeah, because of her kodanama. Or someone's kodanama that's affecting her. Yeah. I walk over to the thermostat next to the blackboard and raise the temperature, then walk back. Mana's face is fixed on me the whole time, while in contrast, nobody else pays attention me any mind whatsoever.
何をしたの？
Not very much, but I made it so that the room won't get too cold.
優しいのね。
Any trace of mockery disappears from her smile as she thanks me sincerely. I scratch at the back of my head, embarrassed. Why should I ask her first? Why is she here? That must be because she wants to be with me? Oh yeah, I also wonder, I do believe that she was searching for me on her own. Maybe she did not ask the adults for help, so when we left, she also left on her own, and probably the adults are wondering where the two of us were. They might believe that we ran away, both of us. Yeah, both of us ran away at the same time, together. So I'm pretty sure the village won't be a problem for now. Why is she called herself Olive Mana? It must be. Oh yeah, Olive Mana. That must be because she was interested in the relationship between Kokoro and me. Don't tell me. She's the ghost Azuki-san was getting chills from. Oh my god. Well, since you've declared me your brother, I guess we'll be brother and sister from now on.
夫婦でもよかったのだけれど。
No. That would be pretty hard for anyone to believe.
将来を楽しみにしているわ。
She seems to believe that I'll be returning to the village one day, but I'll avoid talking about that for now. After all, I can't guarantee what my future holds either. But speaking of the village... Mana, did anyone else come with you from the village? Depending on her answer, this could be serious.
あなたを探しに出た者は何人かいるけれど、見つけたのは私だけみたいね。道に痕跡がなかったから、四方に散るしかなかったし。
I guess that hiking through the forest ended up being the right decision after all. If there's nobody else from the village here in town, I should be safe for a while. Actually, if you weren't following my tracks, how did you find me so fast? She really just said instinct. Huh, no, seriously, how?
運命よ。
So you're saying it was really a coincidence?
偶然じゃなくて運命よ。あなたの匂いがする方角を 私が選んだの。
I see. No comment. So basically, it was a coincidence. Amazing. But I'm sure that even if fate and destiny existed, Mana would have found a way to bend them to her will anyway. Well, okay then.
分かってくれて、私も嬉しいわ。
Anyway, if you're going to stick with me, I'll have to teach you various things about the outside world. So that you can keep our story straight.
そうね。仕方ないか。
She doesn't seem too happy, but she accepts it. I look at the clock. There's still plenty of time before first period ends. By the way, how's everyone back in the village?
元気よ。郷愁は感じる？
I don't plan on going back, but yes, a little. Nothing would change the fact that I was born and raised in the village. I don't want the conversation to go in that direction. Where are you staying these days, Mana? Yeah, don't tell me you are...
誠を見つけるまでは、お金を払って宿泊施設を使ってたけど、しばらく下界に滞在することになりそうだから、今は適当な家に。
she's not the ghost that Azuki-san has been feeling chills about. Okay. Just invited yourself in, did you?
迷惑をかけるつもりはないわ。
You made them spend money on you though, did you? She dismisses my concern with a wave of her hand. She probably doesn't even feel grateful? You're missing the word grateful there maybe in the sentence. Does it even grateful? Does it even feel grateful or indebted? Or indebted to them? Because as a god it's her right? And honestly, I don't even think she's wrong about that, which makes me pretty odd too. For the rest of first period, I'm teaching Mana as much as I could about living among normal people, going to school and other things. Before I know it, the bell has rung. Now as everyone suddenly remembers Mana's existence, her desk is quickly surrounded by curious students. Since it happened to me on my first day too, I've already told her how to deal with it and how to keep our story straight. She tells her she had the same chronic illness as I did and was living in the same hospital as me, out in the middle of nowhere. She tells them that she has no hobbies. She tells us that she has no favorite TV shows or music. Every question ends up going nowhere except one. Someone asks her how her relationship with me is. Oh no.
お兄ちゃんを愛しているわ。
That's all she's gonna say. It's a natural answer coming for her, but the class begins murmuring louder than ever.
すげえな、あれ。
Koichi and I are standing some distance away, looking on. Yeah, she's always been like that.
あなたたち、うるさいわよ。
She frowns, finally fed up with the insistent questions. Since she views her life here as a temporary arrangement, she must not feel any motivation to fit in or make friends. And yet, the people crowding around her doesn't seem to be leaving. Huh? Yet the people crowding around her don't seem to, be leaving. In fact, rumors of her must have spread to other classes, since even other people are coming in from the hall. Missing the B there, I believe. That's odd. I thought that once people saw how rude she is, they'd lose interest in her.
いや、あのエキセントリックさは逆に物珍しくて面白いだろう。
I see. Koichi himself looks pretty interested in her too. This is how normal people react when they meet Mana. By the way, what does eccentric mean? We're starting from there?
エキセントリックはエキセントリックだ。
Oh yeah, it's in katakana. That's why. I see. I'll have to look that one up in the dictionary later. Mana is coming towards us.
入るわよ、お兄ちゃん。
Okay, I guess. Ah, what's this? All of a sudden.
とにかくうるさいのよ。
Oh, she's trouble. I think it's one of the rare moments where you would find Mana to be troubled. She covers her ears with her hands. Apparently she can't handle all the talking happening in the room. She's too used to the silence of the village, just like I was at first. You just have to get used to it.
いいわ。また後で会いましょう。
Bye bye. Huh? Before I can say anything, she leaves the classroom. Class is not even over yet. What the hell? Where is she going?
本当に帰ったのか？
Koichi is as stunned as I am. I'm going to have to do some cleanup. Sorry, Koichi. My sister wasn't feeling well. Hopefully, he won't think too much of her sudden disappearance now that I've made her an excuse. Yeah, giving us extra work. As it turned out, Mana never came back. So, I spent the rest of the school day feeling weird about the empty seat next to me. What am I going to do with her? Now that the final homework of the day has ended, I hurriedly pack up my things and leave before anyone can accost me with more questions about Mana. Usually I meet up with Kokoro so I can walk home together, but today I can't. I guess I have to use my kodama to tell Kokoro and Azuki about Mana. I think she has it all prepared. Since she went as far as to using the Olive family name, right? I haven't gotten any texts from Kokoro or Hotaru. So even if rumors about Mana have spread to the first years, the part about her calling me Oni older brother must not have. I'll need to act quickly to make everyone ignore that. Otherwise, they'll really... What a headache. I don't particularly want to limit my use of kodama, but I don't want to overuse it for stupid reasons either. You have been using it for pretty stupid reasons already. What's stopping you now? God damn it, Makoto. Today's my day to man the counter at the cafe. So I head back home. Azuki-san will be my first target. Snap. Okay, let me see here. Is something gonna... I'm home. Oh. I open the door, then freeze.
いらっしゃい。ああ、誠くん。おかえりなさい。
Azuki-san is inside and greets me as I come in. I'm staring at the person standing next to her.
おかえりなさい。
Yeah, yep. She did the groundwork. Why are you here, Mana?
いたらおかしいの？
Azuki-san is surprised at my question. I really want her to meet Hotaru now. She's getting out of control. This Mana. Makoto, introduce Hotaru to Mana, quickly. God damn. No reason. This is a cafe after all. She should be here as a customer, for example. If she introduced herself as a friend of mine, Azuki-san would have made friends with her quickly. Wait. Please tell me you didn't introduce yourself as my fiancé. I don't think she went that far. I whispered to Mana so that Azuki-san can't hear.
その手があったわね。
Don't give her ideas. Oh. She laughs delightedly. Now, I've gone and given her ideas. Yes, you did. Mom?
お母さん。
Oh, it didn't slip her. Oh boy.
何？
I'm ready to start my shift, but this girl is a friend of mine. The Mana's presence in the cafe threw me off. Now is a good time to use Makoto-dama to explain her existence to Azuki-san. Azuki-san interrupts me.
何を言ってるの？
Oh, see? I told you. She probably did the groundwork. She's part of the family, which is not a good thing. Since if she is including herself into the Olive family, it's gonna burden Azuki-san as a single mother. Nah. What?
あらあらまあまあ。二人とも喧嘩でもしたの？喧嘩するほどの仲ではありますね。
Mana is still giggling at me. What is going on here?
どうしたの？お兄ちゃん？
Huh? Not here too. You can't call me a ninja in front of mom.
一つ屋根の下で暮らすみだらな家族ってことね。みだらって面白い表現をする子よね。でもお兄ちゃんって困らせるとすごく可愛いんです。ああ、なんとなくわかるわそれ。
No, hold on a minute here. Wait, no, now I get it. It's a ghost. Oh, wait, hold on. Is he gonna confirm it? This morning, Azuki-san, she said she felt like there was a ghost in the house. My house. So, oh! I never, yeah, I should have thought it was a possibility. Yeah, the random house she was talking about is the Oribe house. It was also a possibility I never thought of. Okay, so she was the ghost that Azuki-san was feeling chills about. I pinch the bridge on my nose and shake my head in exasperation. Of course, she picked this house. She wanted to be close to me. But how much closer could you get than here?
さっきから他人ごっこでもしてるの？お兄ちゃんは私みたいな妹が大好きすぎて素直になれないの。
That does not even make sense. Mana smiles at Azuki-san. She invited herself into a random house. She calls herself Oribe Mana now. So that's how it is. You used your Kododama to do the same thing I did, didn't you? She's added herself to the Oribe family.
悪い見本があってよかったわ。
I have no right to scold her, by the way. Which I already thought of. Ever since I found out that she was somehow inserting herself into the family. Even so, I'm just more worried about adding even one more person to the Oribe family, burdening Azuki-san and the budget of the house. Does she even have enough savings? It's gonna drown and suck out all the savings now. She's enjoying the look on my face. What has she done? I start to protest, but considering I've done exactly the same thing, I don't really have the right.
何か問題でもある？
It'll be faster to list what kind of problems there aren't.
自業自得。
Wait, hold on. Huh? Wait. Is there some kind of problem? It'll be faster to list what kind of problems there are. She's causing more problems than she is solving them while being here. Yeah. Makoto is just saying that because he did the same thing, he has no right to scold her. Yeah. I know. I desperately try to think of a way, but I can't.
自業自得。
The situation really is entirely my fault.
再会した時も思ったけど、久しぶりのそういう顔、刺さるわね。
Wait, hold on. She's a sadist. She hasn't changed at all. Her cheeks are flushed, or cheeks flush slightly as she murmurs to herself.
どこにいるかが一番の問題じゃなくて、お兄ちゃんと離れ離れになるのは嫌だってちゃんと言ったでしょ。
She's definitely gonna make a move sooner or later to try and tempt us to return to the village, which probably will lead down after we choose her route. If there is a choice for her route, but I don't think I will choose her route since we have already decided on who I will choose last episode. I think you have your priorities backwards. Oh.
なんだかわからないけど、誠くんにお店は任せていいのかな？
Azuki-san finally managed to get a word in. Oh, sure, you can go ahead and take a break.
はーい。お言葉に甘えて。
I mean, now she can get more breaks. I guess that's one thing to be less worried about, but I don't think man is gonna plan on doing any work for the cafe. I'm thinking that she might just remain in this household just to freeload, eat, attached to me, school, eat, attached to me, school, sleep. She needs to change. Someone needs to help her change. She walks back to her room, rubbing her shoulder with the opposite hand. On the surface, she's been bright and cheery since she came back from the hospital. But she's still recovering. I should go and give her a back rub later.
馴染んでるわね。
Nana's smile finally fades as she returns to her usual cold expression. I actually think she's cuter when she's not smiling. I'm definitely not gonna tell her that. It's what I wanted.
ここでの生活は楽しい？
She probably thinks our role-playing in this household is what's fun. She's definitely misunderstanding right now. She's just looking at the situation from a surface level perspective. Yes.
即答。
Let's see.
そう。
I wonder what she's thinking about. She pauses for a moment, thinking. Oh, she's actually thinking, yeah.
学園では言い忘れたけど、少しだけ里に連れ戻すのは待っていてあげる。
Thank you. What was
それ
that?
にしても、ここは寒いわ。
She mutters the word absent-mindedly as she adjusts her shawl. She doesn't seem to realize that they came out as a kododama. But now that I've heard them, even I'm starting to feel chilly. I even see flashes of snow here and there. Well, it's a weak kododama, there's no need to override or reverse it. After a while, it should disappear on its own. The cafe is more compact space than our classroom, so the air conditioner here has a stronger effect. I fiddle with the thermostat as I explain.
せっかくの夏なのに。
I mean, worrying about Azuki-san as well though. She has to remain cool. I don't think the heat is gonna help her condition improve. So, most people don't like the summer heat, you know?
私にとっての春や秋みたいなものなのに。もったいない。
She pouts a little as she speaks. The effect is so adorable that I can't hold back a grin. You should follow my lead and try to get used to life here in the outside world.
いつか里に帰るのに。
Let's not talk about this. Well, we'll just go around in circles on the topic. We'll just go around in circles on the topic, and who knows what I might say to hurt her feelings. At worst, bring that sadistic grin back to her face. If you're feeling cold, why don't I make you something hot to drink?
左右
There's tea, not just Japanese tea, there's even tea from other countries.
へえ。
She's impressed. In the village, we only had tea on special occasions. In fact, this place is a cafe. It means we make money here by preparing and serving food and drinks like tea to customers.
誠が働いてるの？
You could say that. Yes, I've always been good at cooking, since I've lived by myself for years and years. Then I realized something. That reminds me, how do you plan on to cover your living expenses? Yeah, are you gonna be a freeloader?
生活費？
Unlike in the village, out here you have to use some money to buy things you need, like food.
そんなことは知ってる。
Then what? Guess she did have parents back in the village who would teach her these kinds of things, unlike me. Well, so I don't want to burden Kokoro and Azuki-san with my living expenses.
そう。
She doesn't seem to care at all. Yup. I know I'm the last person who should be saying this, but can only be family. Yeah, I just said that like quite a number of lines ago. I'm worried about their finances, their expenses, their budget, their savings. Can the Olive family finances handle having twice as many mouths to feed as before?
私にも働けってこと？
Yes. We could work somewhere else instead of here in the cafe. That could be a good experience too. Oh. I think it's Kokoro. Someone opens the front door, or fortunately, it's not a customer yet.
ただいまー。
Ah, it's Kokoro.
ココロだよ
She walks in with a spring in her step, then pauses.
ー。およ。
Welcome back, Kokoro.
ただいまーって、お客さん？それとも兄さんのお友達？
She looks at Mana as she puts down her shopping bag. She must have picked up ingredients for dinner on the way home. Her surprise is understandable since we don't usually have single schoolgirls patronizing our cafe. I guess you haven't used the kododan on anyone outside of school besides Azuki-san?
他の人はこれから。
She approaches Kokoro and the faintest of smiles on her lips. Why does it look like she found a new toy?
はじめまして、オリベココロです。
Kokoro's gonna be sacrificed.
私はオリベマナ。あなたの家族よ。そうだった。あれ？
She nods, but immediately cocks her head to her side.
姉ちゃんだっけ妹だっけ妹。いえ。私は、あなたの姉よ。
Wait, so she's younger than me, but older than... Yeah, you should do that, since Kokoro was in the first year of... In the first year.
そっかそっか。
She nods again.
ただいま、マナちゃん。
あ。
お姉ちゃん、じゃないの？同い年でしょ？
She looks at me as if asking me for backup. Don't help her. Do not help her. Let her experience this. I can't help smiling at the scene. I'm afraid she's right. Kokoro is only 1 year behind me. So if Mana is going to be the middle child, there can't be too much of a gap between her and Kokoro.
そうね。あれ ?4 人？お母さんに頼まれてたお夕飯の材料が足りない？
This is gonna cause problems. Oh my god. Oh my god. She looks up at the grocery bag, halfway putting away the groceries in the refrigerator. This is what happens when you speak important kododamas in the spur of the moment. If we're out of something, I can go buy it if you want, if you like. You have to take responsibility. No, get Mana to take responsibility.
自分で行くから大丈夫だけど。あれ、なんで私買い忘れたんだろう。
Oh my god.
誰が頭から抜けてたんだろう。
Kokoro, how is a bank account holding up these days? The conversation with Mana still on my mind. I tentatively broached the topic with Kokoro. I remember that she said that Azuki-san was bad with money, so she must be the one in charge of the family finances.
あれ？今月はこんなに余裕なかったっけ？
See? Her face pales. I knew it. First I joined the family, and Azuki-san was hospitalized, and now Mana shows up. Of course our budget would be stretched thin.
お金お金ってうるさいわね。畑でもすればいいのに。
Then you go do it. I'm starting to not like Mana that much. From the beginning, I was pretty neutral with Mana. At the beginning, the first scene where I started and opened up the game before Makoto left the village, but now I don't really like Makoto too much, but after he's changed for the better, I'm starting to open up to him. But yeah, right now, same as Makoto, I don't really like, not too fond of this current Mana too much. She has to be like my least likable heroine of this game at the moment. Mana, that's not.
わかってる。
Sighing, she leaves and goes back to the back of the house. Before I can follow her to ask what she's doing, she comes back again.
これでいい？
She puts something on the counter. Money? Don't tell me. Oh my, huh? It's several bundles of paper money heaped in 2 piles. Where did that come from?
富くじで当てたってことにしておいて。
That sounds extremely suspicious, but I don't think we should touch that matter. She gestures at the bills enchantedly.
どのくらいあるか数えてないけど、まだ足りない？
What did she say? Several bundles of paper heaped in 2 piles. Kokoro is still frozen stiff. What are you going to do if it isn't enough?
その辺から集めてくる。
She's dead serious, isn't she? No matter what she does, she knows that she can always talk her way out of trouble. Exactly how Kotodamas think, and that's how what Makoto used to think. That's what I'm saying right now. She needs to experience a interaction with Hotaru as soon as possible. Don't tell me you actually stole this money from somewhere. I don't think she did. She has some morals to uphold. I don't think she's that bad of a character, so.
私、無計画に里を飛び出すお兄ちゃんほどバカじゃない。
There you go. I mean, it would be better if it's actually her savings. But she said she won it in some kind of lottery, so that's kind of suspicious, but let's leave it at that. She said she already knew about money, so she must have collected this in the village before coming here. That's right, she's definitely more prepared than I was. Ah, maybe she hit jackpot when she was searching around her house? And guess she found out she was lucky and she took the money? I guess that's what she meant by kind of a lottery. Ah! Yeah, of course anyone would panic with all that money. Couple of bundles. Or this little sister suddenly screams.
何事?
Mana is not even used to normal voices yet, so Kokoro's screams shocks her.
マナちゃん、あなたは天使か?
Ah.
神よ。神様、ありがとう。
Kokoro grabs Mana's hand and thanks her over and over again, tears welling up in her eyes.
そんなに喜ぶほどなの?
Do you understand the importance of money now?
今なら私、マナちゃんに抱かれてもいい。
ん？
冗談だったけど、マナちゃん美人だし、禁断の関係っぽくて、それはそれでいい気がしてきた。
Forbidden love.
結構よ。
What on earth are you two talking about? I'm amazed by their antics.
私のせいじゃないでしょ?
Oh? Could I be imagining it, or is Mana actually looking a little flustered? Yeah, she does look embarrassed. You don't see that every day. Yes, you don't.
ちょっと買い物に行き直してくるね。今日はごちそうだよ。
She sticks her fist in the air, then sprints out the door. See you, I guess she can't hear me. No one's gonna help her? Phew.
あれは何?
That was our little sister. Her eyes are still round as saucers. I'm not surprised, though. By the time Mana arrived here, Azuki-san was already hospitalized, and Kokoro wasn't her usual self. So Mana probably had the wrong impressions of what Kokoro was really like. Oh. That was your little sister. Yeah, that was your little sister.
しっかり教育して、お兄ちゃん。
Oh, please. I don't see the problem. You two seem very compatible to me. You have to remember, we're the strangers in this world.
めんどくさい。
You'll get used to it quickly. As I finally get around to boiling the water for Mana's tea, I think to myself, by the way, you've solved the problem of living expenses, but where do you plan to sleep? There aren't any empty rooms in the house. Until now, she must have been sleeping here in the cafe. Or in Azuki-san's previously empty room.
誠と同じ部屋。
Please no. That won't work.
ご無沙汰だろうから、これから毎晩、私を好き放題してもいいし、楽しませてあげてもいいけど。
Oh my god. Since she kind of believes that we're still her fiancé, what happened? How would she react if she finds out that we slept with two other particularly amusing girls? Two other particular girls. This is tough. I do want to make love to her, but I haven't exactly been celibate these past couple of weeks now that she mentions it. She senses something in my silence.
誰かとしたの?
Yes, I did. I didn't want to lie to her, so I answered truthfully.
やたら色気にあふれた母親というには見た目が若々しすぎるあずきって女にたぶらかされたのね。
Nope. I don't know about the description of Azuki-san.
否定できないでしょ。
I'll admit she is an attractive woman. I smile ruefully. Now that I see her as a mother, I can't really bring myself to feel that way about her anymore.
そう。だって、押し倒して感じさせてる時の誠の顔ってそそるもの。
I know you might want to think that it was against my will, but it really wasn't. She looks surprised again. The glasses at the front door.
あの子。
Yeah.
兄弟ってすり込む前。
No, after. Makotodama isn't as strong as yours, so it's kind of unstable, especially when it stretches over a long period of time.
そうじゃない。そういう問題じゃ。
ん？
ちょっと私も混乱してる。
I think she's genuinely jealous. She's really at a loss for words now. For all these years in the village, neither Man or I had any possible romantic partners but each other. So she had never thought about the other girls that might exist out there beyond the borders of the village. Yeah, no rivals. Of course, she feel like confident in her, herself as our romantic interest. She remains silent as she thinks long and hard. I'm sure she's in a state of utter confusion. For her sake, I need to make my feelings very clear. Oh no. I knew it. Okay, this is our first choice. Where, how, what, which choice should I do? Not sure yet. If we're aiming for Hotaru, so that should avoid Kokoro's route, hopefully. I did sleep with Kokoro, but I'm still unsure about my feelings for her. Kokoro is definitely precious to me, but it's not like I've decided on her as my one true love, and just recently she told me to wait before moving forward with our relationship. We're brother and sister after all.
So,
I've never seen Mana like this before. For once, I can't imagine what's going through her mind. But soon, she seems to have reached a decision.
別にいいわ。
Oh. She doesn't reject me or what I've said. If anything, she seems to have completely returned to her normal self.
他の女を抱くことも、お兄ちゃんにとっては、外で経験してみたかったことの一つなのよね。
She's going from that angle. She's trying to come up with an excuse for us. She thinks that it's just a one-time stand of some sort.
でも、どうせ、いつか里に帰るんだし。言霊があれば、どうとでもなるものね。
And therein lies the essence of manas and my natures. The certainty that no matter what happens, we can always come up on top. I don't answer her. I love Kokoro. I love Hotaru, Kyouko, and Mana too. I know that doesn't fit with the way normal people think here, but Mana and I never claimed to be normal people. She's going out of control. She's getting out of control. She needs to change. Oh wow, this is a beautiful second chapter. Her last name in Kyouko. I didn't read the left part of the screen. A few chapters have passed since Mana's sudden transfer. So far, Mana has clearly failed to fit into her new class. Of course, neither of us have ever had an old class. School is an old class. School is something completely new to us. Although she shows some confusion at the goings-on around her, ultimately she insists on playing by her own rules. At home, the situation is no different. It goes without saying that there are no empty rooms in the house, ready to accept a sudden new member of the Olive family. And it seems to have assumed she could stay in her room, but after her begging and pleading, it was decided that she would stay in Kokoro's room instead. Yeah, I don't want to remember the epic struggle right now. Epic? Epic? Epic struggle? Now, I'm observing Mana in the classroom environment. Here, she seems more socially lost than I did when I first arrived. But apparently, people consider that to be a part of a charm. Yeah, I know that Makoto has been reading manga before he left the village, I knew that he would have like some bits of knowledge of the world, of the outside world, so she's a bit more open, but I don't think Mana's the type of person that would read manga or light novels or any type of kind of media or literature from the outside world, so of course she would be more of a reclusive individual. Hold on here. Reclusive. Yeah, solitary. At lunchtime, people come and crowd around her desk to talk to her, but not as many as there were on the first day. To quote Koichi, her beauty makes her seem so elegant and refined, while on the inside, she's kind of an airhead. What a contrast. I get what he's saying, but what about Kyouko? She's nothing like Mana, of course, but in her own way, she's very beautiful in appearance. There's quite a contrast between her looks and her personality, just like Koichi said about Mana. It's just... Oh, Kyouko is back. Yeah, because it's after like a couple of days, right? Yeah, a few days have passed since Mana's sudden transfer. She's sitting at her desk, alone, silently. She's not looking at anyone or moving a muscle. She's beautiful, but in the way a doll might be. Unlike Mana, barely anyone ever comes and talks to Kyouko, which is sad. She's not actively rejecting other people. It's more like she's trying very hard to be an inanimate object. What is it that makes her and Mana so different?
ええ、そうだけど。それがどうかした？
It's not that she's in a bad mood, though. She probably considers talking to her classmates far less boring than having to endure listening to teachers during class.
え、本当に？そうなの。知らなかったわ。
I wonder what they're talking about.
でも、興味ないの。そういうもの。
Her attitude towards the questions is not friendly. She doesn't even pretend to smile at them. Still, I'm very pleased to see that she's actually talking to them instead of just ignoring them. Now that she's left the village, even temporarily, I hope she takes the opportunity to discover something valuable to her here. For example, there was no one else in the village who was our age. Maybe here, she can make some new friends, which I don't think is gonna work. Unless she meets Hotaru. These outliners like Hotaru is definitely an immediate character changing situation. Meeting people that's so different from you that they change you for the better. The opposite of your personality, or something that would someone that would follow through or maybe go beyond your expectations of what you expected the person to be or do for you. Yeah. That's the kind of person that both Makoto met and Mana needs right now. As the end of the break approaches, our classmates begin to return to their seats and Mana's face seems to sink ever so slightly. I'm guessing that she's starting to feel hungry. She must be waiting for lunchtime to come around, and so am I, really. In the village, we never schedule our activities during the day as precisely as they do here. We just ate whenever we were hungry. Once we break for lunch, our expression noticeably brightens. She's even smiling happily as she picks up her lunchbox and turns to me. And then...
Konnichiwa, Nii-san! Ishoni ohiru tabeyou yo!
Oh no. It's Hotaru.
Konnichiwa! Nii-san! Ishoni ohiru tabeyou yo!
Finally! It's been a couple of days. It's so happy to see Hotaru again. And Kokoro. Well, we seen her friend. But I want to see Kyouko. We need to invite Kyouko as well. We're her only few friends in the classroom. She's gonna feel left out. Kokoro and Hotaru shows up, holding lunchboxes of their own. Sure thing. Sure, but what's up? There must be some reason they bothered coming all the way from the classroom.
ほら、この間京子さんと一緒にお昼食べられなかったでしょ?
Yeah?
だからどうかなって思って。
I nod to myself. The other day I was trying to help Kyouko get used to Kokoro and Hotaru, but we ended up touring the campus and didn't have lunch together that day. And more recently, Kokoro was talking about getting together for lunch sometime soon too. I didn't expect them to show up here without telling me first though. In that case, let's get Kyouko.
あの子ならもういないわよ。
What? Mana is looking at Kyoko's seat. Oh, even Mana is aware of Kyoko's existence. I look too and see the same thing she does, a desk and an empty seat. You're right. So when did she leave?
チャイムが鳴ったらすぐ出て行ったわよ。
Let's chase after her. I wonder where she went.
さあ。
Okay. Mana shrugs. She doesn't know and apparently doesn't care either.
駅違いになっちゃった?先に言っておいたらよかったかな。
Kokoro frowns disappointedly.
まあ、いいんじゃない?すぐ戻ってくるかもしれないし。
That's true.
とにかくお腹が空いたわ。早く食べましょう、お兄ちゃん。
Let me see here. Well, it did not be from chicken. I mean, then we like reschedule this date to eat lunch together because because we couldn't eat lunch together last time with Kyouko. This is for Kyouko, right? If Kyouko is not there, then what's the point? Okay, I guess we're eating without Kyouko. At Mana's prodding, I gather some empty chairs from nearby and arrange them around my desk. As we all sit down and open our lunchboxes, I sense a lot of people staring at us. But I don't really mind.
いただきます。
Let's eat. Let's eat. Mana merely nods at us, then opens her lunchbox and starts eating without a word.
ところで
Yeah? Hotaru, who's been observing Mana with great interest, now turns to me and speaks. Oh boy.
失礼ながらこちらの方は一体
That's right, I forgot. I never explained Mana's existence to Hotaru. Well, she's...
ホタルン、マナちゃんは私の姉さんだよ。
Before I can respond, Kokoro jumps in.
え？ココロのお姉さん？そうだよ。初対面だよね。
Oh no. Hotaru stares. Kokoro looks back at her, puzzled. And then turns to Mana.
マナちゃん、私の親友の稲月ホタルだよ。そう、よろしく。
Mana stops stuffing her mouth for a moment to nod slightly in Hotaru's direction.
こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
She's look at her. Her face is so baffled and confused. No, Hotaru nods back and nods stiffly and turns to me with question marks, large in her eyes. I say nothing and just nod. It seems to be enough for her to guess that I'm trying to say.
ホタルン、食べないの？あまり食欲ないとか？
Kokoro looks concerned.
食べます。はい。
She smiles at Kokoro reassuringly, then picks up her chopsticks. It looks like I should try to find some time to explain the Mana situation to Hotaru in more detail. I just find it so funny to Hotaru's reaction to what the hell? Why is there suddenly a new sister face? Oh my god, I can never forget that. Both Mana and Kokoro must have been very hungry since they barely say anything while we eat. Meanwhile, Kyouko is still nowhere to be seen. It's been too long for it to be a bathroom break. Maybe she's holed up in the library prep room again.
ねえ、誠さん。
No. Yes? What?
はい。
Wait, are we still with Mana here? Hotaru picks up a morsel from her lunchbox with her chopsticks and brings it to my mouth. Are you giving it to me?
はい。ホタル、もう割とお腹いっぱいなので、よかったら食べてくれませんか？
She's suddenly being assertive now. Thanks. She must be full already, in which case I have no objections. Honestly, one lunchbox of fruit isn't really enough to be a hearty meal for me. Delicious. His seasoning is a little different from what Azuki-san makes.
それはよかった。もっと食べますか？
Kokoro's face is like, I think she's either slightly jealous or embarrassed. May I really?
構いませんよ。ほら。
Or surprised. Maybe she might be surprised. I don't think we actually showed our relationship with between each other, between me and Hotaru, have gone closer ever since the past couple of days. Her chopsticks pick up another morsel and brings it to my mouth.
ちょっと待って、ホタル。
Kokoro leans forward and glares at me.
もう、兄さんも兄さんだよ。
What do you mean? I don't really understand why she's so angry.
焼いてるんじゃないですか？はい、もう一つどうぞ。
She knows that Kokoro is jealous, but she's doing it anyway. Hotaru pushes another bite into my mouth without skipping a beat.
また。
Kokoro scowls at me reproachfully. Something tells me she doesn't like it when Hotaru feeds me. But surely she can't expect me to spit out the food that's already in my mouth.
小さい子でも恋人でもないのに、人前でそういうことしないの。
Mana, who has been busily eating, suddenly freezes. Really? Hotaru has started feeding me so naturally that I assumed it was just a standard thing to do.
まあ、普通は心の言う通りかな。そうだよ。恥ずかしいって思うの、普通は。でも別に規則で決まっているわけでもないし、誠さんへホタルからの近づきの印ということで。
あ、
聞き捨てならないわ。
Mana's eyes narrow as she fixes Hotaru and me with a sharp look.
心、こちらでは親密な関係の男女がこういうことをするものなのね。うん。どっちかっていうと、そうでない人はやらないだけど。
She's gonna do it. Oh my god.
そう。
She's learning the wrong things. If it has anything to do with us, she actively tries to learn. She nods, then swiftly brings the chopsticks in front of my face, loaded with some meat from her lunchbox.
さあ、食べて。お兄ちゃん。
No, that's okay. You should have it. She's been scarfing down her lunch practically from the moment we sat down. So she must be very hungry. And if my own appetite is an indication, one lunchbox of food isn't around here isn't enough to satisfy someone from our village. Her lunch almost already gone already. I feel bad to steal what little she has left.
じゃあ、こうしましょう。
She puts her meat back, then reaches her chopsticks towards Hotaru's lunch. She picks up another of the same vegetable Hotaru has been feeding me and brings it to...
はい、どうぞ。
You're taking someone else's food? You're taking someone else's food that someone else cooked to feed me. What the fuck? Wow. So shameless. Hotaru stares at Mana, seemingly in admiration. Mana, that's Hotaru's food. You shouldn't be stealing people's,
あら？だってもうお腹いっぱいでいらないんでしょ？確かにそう言いました。あ、いやー、一本取られましたね、これは。
No bullying Hotaru here. But there's no way to take that back. But you're twisting her words just a bit too far there. No, taking her words too much at face value there. I'm very sure she was saying that as an excuse to feed us. No, Hotaru nods gravely, but with a playful smile on her lips.
マナちゃんもホタルの真似しないのそういうことするのはそれだけ親密な関係の男女でしょつまり私とお兄ちゃんならむしろして当然ということよねそれを言ったら私だって同じ立場だしおっと本音が出ちゃったね心
Oh. Hotaru turns an evil grin on Kokoro.
羨ましいなら羨ましいって最初から言えばいいのにそんなこと私思ってないよ
As she protests, her cheeks redden all the way to her ears. She's so cute. I bet Hotaru was trying to get this reaction out of her too.
私も別に羨んではいないわ当然の権利だもの
And look at her, just thinking she's above everyone else.
ほらお兄ちゃん
After dismissing the other two, she smiles sweetly and pushes her chopsticks against her lips. I mean, how Mana is acting is kind of endearing in its own way, but I still can't get used to how opposing her character is. She smiles sweetly and pushes her chopsticks against her lips. The look on her face is strangely seductive. It's almost like the way she looks when she's inviting me to bed. What? She grins cattily, as if she just realized something.
もしかしてお兄ちゃんは口移しの方が良かった
No way. No way this is happening. Oh my god. Oh, she withdraws her chopsticks, puts some food between her own lips, and brings her face to mine.
ダメそれはもっとダメだよマナちゃん
Kokoro, panicking, sticks her face between the two of us. And then she steals the food from Mana's mouth, almost kissing her in the process. Even Mana couldn't help but rear back in surprise.
おお実力行使心意外と大胆なんてことするのよこの子はだってマナちゃん言ってもやめてくれないんだもん
Mana and Kokoro are glaring daggers at each other now. This conversation is taking a turn for the worst.
あなた姉の私に指図する気
Mana...
妹だからこそダメだって思った時は体を張ってでも止める
の Kokoro...
そういい度胸ね
Is she gonna use Kodanama? I don't think she's that short-tempered though. The two of them were slowly raising their voices and were beginning to draw attention from the rest of the class. At this rate, maybe it would have been better to just let them all feed me from the beginning. Kokoro, Mana?
兄さんはお兄ちゃんは口を挟まないで
I'm sorry. I guess I have no choice but to withdraw. And Hotaru is enjoying this situation. What on earth am I going to do with them? We've mostly finished eating, but Kokoro and Mana are still arguing. Thanks to several well-timed chokes from Hotaru, it hasn't developed into a real fight. Well, arguments are an important type of communication too. Mana might be slipping into the role of Olive Mana more easily than I imagined she would. Though, outwardly, she looks uninterested in the outside world. There are probably a fair number of things she likes here too. Like the food, for example. Now then, I excuse myself to go to the bathroom. But after I'm done, I hesitate to re-enter the classroom. The thought of Kyouko crosses my mind. When I left the classroom just now, she still hadn't come back. That must mean she really did go to the library prep room. I decide to go and check. Yes, please. As expected, when I knock, Kyouko replies, so I open the door. Why are you eating here, Kyouko? Hello? Hello?
Makoto-kun!
She looks up in surprise from whatever book she was reading. Were you reading? I hope you don't mind me disturbing you.
もちろん。どうぞどうぞ。
She's excited. She stands up and pulls out a chair for me. I sink into it gratefully. Woo. Yes, this is nice. This room really calms me down. It's so quiet and the smell of books fill the air. It's so different from the classroom, despite being part of the same school building.
それで何か私にご用でしょうか?
Are you lonely or how are you doing in this small dusty room? She looks at me uncertainly. Not particularly, I just wanted to go somewhere quiet. I explained what happened in the classroom with the other girls at lunch.
それは大変申し訳ないことを。妹さんたち、せっかく来てくださったのに。
She's using very polite language there. Even the English is pretty polite as well. She bows apologetically over and over again. Don't worry about Kyouko. It's not like you knew they would be coming. Yeah, we should have informed her in advance, like before the beginning of class or something. Anyway, considering what ended up happening, she probably would have felt very awkward, even if she did stay. This really is a nice spot. I look around the room again and nod to myself in satisfaction. It's like an oasis of solitude in the middle of the huge crowd that is the school and its students. It's quiet and calm. I feel at peace here. Of course, it's not like I have a problem with crowds or noise. I even like them. But it's too much of anything can tire a person out.
はい、私もそう思います。
She smiles happily and nods in agreement. But then, she looks concerned.
でも、それなら私がいるとお邪魔でしょうか?
Why would you be? I'm happier with you here than not. I mean, I came here looking for her in the first place. Yeah, we came here looking for you.
ならいいんですけど。
She's blushing. Kind of. No, I guess she's getting a bit embarrassed. Yeah, probably. For having a friend to come see her. Yeah. Look for her. So, are you always here during lunch break?
そうですね。毎日必ずというわけでもないんですけど。
She places a bookmark in a book and closes it.
お昼だけ中庭で食べたりとか。でも、最後はここが多いですね。
Do you avoid the classroom because of how noisy and annoying the lunchtime crowd there is? She smiles uncomfortably.
いいえ、どちらかというと、私がいると、みんなが煩わしいと思うんじゃないかって。
Okay. You annoy them? Why? I can't imagine why anyone would be annoyed by Kyoko's presence. Why presence when she's so quiet and unassuming?
私、基本的にノリが暗いから、いるだけでみんなでワイワイやっている空気を損なうと思うんです。
Yeah, and also the rumors as well, floating around her. Honestly, I'm pretty sure she's overthinking things.
友達が欲しいって言ってたのに、変な子だって思います
No, I don't think that. Maybe that's just how it is for someone with Kyoko's personality. If she feels more comfortable here in the library prep room, there's no need to force herself to spend her break in the classroom.
自然な感じで溶け込めるようになりたいと思ってはいるんです。でもどうすればいいのか全然わからなくて。
Well, my Kotodama could probably solve that instantly. But that's probably not the kind of solution Kyouko is looking for. Yeah, don't do that. Please. She wants to develop her own social skills. Not really on someone else to make things go smoothly. To be honest, I don't really know either. I made friends with Koichi easily enough. But that's more thanks to his social skills than mine, I think. I also believe so, yeah. He's a social bug. We already learned that much about him already. But maybe you could try reaching out to other people just like you did to me. It's not the fanciest method, but it might end up being the fastest. The most direct way to make friends is to tell people you want to make friends. There's always the possibility you'll be rejected, but will almost certainly be people who accept you too.
それは無理です。
She shakes her head. Why not?
あれは誠くん相手だからできたんです。ちょっと特別ですから。
I see. What do you mean? Me special?
つまり誠くんは転入生で過去の私を知らない人ですし。
I wonder why she didn't approach Mana then.
それに
She approached us, but not Mana. She narrows her eyes, seemingly peering at something behind me. And besides, oh, she has a read. Yeah, she's doing that. She's doing that again. She's staring at something behind us. Yes?
その
Guardian spirit.
後ろの守護霊が
Oh my god. Don't tell me. Wait, is this the first time she said? Yeah, it's the she never said anything until now. Now she's saying that something behind me is like a guardian spirit or something. Which I have a very good feeling that it's his mother. Guardian spirit. I can't help but look over my shoulder. Of course, I don't see anything there. But maybe Kyouko does?
私がそうじゃないかと思ってるだけで
What?
本当は何なのかよくわからないんですけど
I don't actually know what it is for sure. She explains haltingly. Apparently, besides those that are bound to a certain place or just floating around in the air, there are some spirits that attach themselves to specific people. Okay? Not everyone has such a spirit attached to them, but every once in a while she sees someone who does. Oh! So half the reason she approached us was because we were a transfer student, and the other half was because she saw a guardian spirit attached to us. Probably wasn't like any guardian spirit attached to Mana, so it was harder for her to approach Mana then. I can see it. I can see the reasoning.
取りつかれているのとはまたちょっと雰囲気が違ってなんとなく気配が柔らかいんです。
I see. You can't really picture what the world must look like to her, with all these ghosts everywhere. But she doesn't seem to be lying, so I have no reason not to take her at her word. So, you say I have one of these spirits attached to me too?
はい。
I look over my shoulder again. still can't sense that there is anything there. What do they look like? Or maybe I should say it. Oh no.
漠然とした気配があるだけで、明確な形をとって見えるわけではないです。
Okay. We can't say for sure it's his mother, but there's a high chance it is. Oh, so but she can only see like a really vague shape or presence, and yeah, okay. She squints as if in sunlight, even though we're indoors. I see.
はい。誠くんの背後から爽やかな光が差しているような、そんな感じです。
Interesting. I don't feel anything like that at all myself. I never even imagined that something like that could be following me around. So you first decided to talk to me because you saw this guardian spirit?
はい。
She nods seriously.
こんなに立派で感じのいい守護霊がついているのだから、きっと素晴らしい人なのだろうと思って。
I see. So it kind of helps her determine if someone has a really good character. So I see.
実際、
good reasoning.
誠くんは私にとても親切にしてくれました。
I see. So there's some kind of relationship between the way a guardian spirit looks and the kind of person that guards?
断言はできません。でも私の経験上、そういう傾向があるような気がして。
I see. She looks away a little awkwardly.
ともかく、そういうわけで最初から誠くんは私には特別な人だったんです。
Okay, I see now. I see. So that's why she was able to muster the courage to talk to me. But I guess we can't go around attacking fine-looking guardian spirits on people to help you make friends with them. I suppose I could use my Kodadama to make that happen, at least from Kyouko's perspective. That would be too much work.
もちろんです。
She hangs her head and sighs at her own impotence.
だから本当は、そういう保証に頼らなくても、私が勇気を出せるようになれればいい。
I see.
分かってはいるんです、頭では。でも。
But when it comes to time, when it comes to time, huh? When it comes to a time to actually do it, she falters. That's a weird sentence. This is a pretty tough problem. By the way, are there any books in here that might help? Her eyes dart to the book she was reading before I arrived. That one?
はい、ちょうど読んでいたところがそんな感じのシーンでした。ずっと気になっていた相手に主人公が声をかけて仲良くなろうとするという。
That sounds perfect. Alright, why don't we try acting out that scene? From what I'm hearing, it sounds like what you need is a little practice to get you started. If she rehearses a few times, it might go more smoothly.
でもこれ恋愛小説なんですけど。
It might go more smoothly next time she tries it for real. Yeah. If she rehearses a few times, it might go more smoothly the next time she tries it for real. It's a romance novel though, she says. A romance novel, in other words, a story that focuses on the subtle interactions between men and women. Is there something wrong with it being a romance novel? Maybe she means it won't be useful since it's just a fictional story. No, it's not. Because it's for making lovers, it's for interacting with lovers, not friends.
まずいというか、
And she's probably embarrassed to be doing it with a boy. I take the book and open it to the page she's bookmarked. I read a few lines and see that it's a perfect scene for us to try. Alright, why don't we try this part?
でも
But what?
ちょ
Yeah.
っと恥ずかしいです。
Yeah, of course. She looks up at me, blushing. Her expression is super cute, and I feel something stir within me. That's exactly the kind of thing you're trying to get over, isn't it?
その通りですね。
She nods apathetically, then stands up straight.
わかりました。頑張ってみます。
Okay, let's go. Okay, well done. So to summarize, the story goes something like this. The main character, a girl, is going to the school library, looking for a reference book. When she arrives, someone is already there. It's a boy in her class who she secretly admired for a long time. She briefly greets him and fails to continue the conversation and ends up searching the bookshelves in silence. Suddenly, she finds the book she wanted, but it's on the top shelf. She stands up on tiptoes and tries to reach for it, but it's just barely beyond her reach. when she tries to jump up to reach it, she loses her balance and falls backwards into the arms of the boy there. They gets to talking, and before long, and can you start from this part where the main character is reaching for the book?
はい。よろしくお願いします。
No problem. She bows briefly, then turns to the bookshelf and raises her hand. I position myself a few steps behind her. Are they actually reacting now? Like the scene physically? They're standing in position. Let me see here. Yeah, I position myself a few steps behind her, to be ready to catch her at any time. Kyouko reaches up, then sways. I rush forward to catch her. Losing her balance, she twirls around by half a turn and falls towards me, face first. Kyoko's face, wide-eyed in shock, fills my view. God, she's cute. An instinctive impulse leaps into my brain, telling me to pounce on her and fondle her all over. Of course, that's not the kind of thing I'm trying to do here, so I ignore the impulse. Kyouko? In my arms, she feels stiff as a board. According to the script, she's supposed to thank me, and I'm supposed to offer to take the book down from the shelf from her, but she's silent. Yeah, of course she would react like that. Yeah. Yeah. just like yeah. just a flat tone, a flat tone. Yeah. I mean, of course it is. I'm supposed to be embracing her. Was she expecting me to catch her at arm's length with my elbows stiff as like a robot? Oh. I'm just waiting for her to read her line, but no matter how long I wait, she doesn't do anything. We're just staring at each other silently as the seconds tick by. Oh my... Here? Now she closed her eyes. I guess the nerves must be getting to her. Is she hyperventilating? I don't think so. Maybe I should help her calm down a little. But doing what? Asking her? Yeah. Okay. Kyouko, are you okay? It's either she's daydreaming or lost in the moment here. Is she expecting a kiss or something? Yeah, she's not fine at all. Yeah. Listen, Kyouko, calm down a little, okay? Without that Kotodama, I had the feeling that we'd be here all day. Are you calm? Yeah, are you calmed down? She exhales sharply as if jolting awake from a dream. Can we keep going now? What is she imagining? Her eyes go wide again and she blushes deep red. Well, Kotodama only ended up lasting for a few seconds. She's kind of amazing in her own way, Kyouko is. In the script, the next line is you, Kyouko.
なるほど。そういうことでしたか。私、てっきり。
What did you think I would mean? You thought?
なんでもありません。
Okay. She turns away from me with an incredible, embarrassed look on her face. The shiver runs down my spine at the sheer cuteness of it. I really want to pin her to a table and make her cry. What? Maybe this is the kind of urge Mana feels when she torments me during perverted scenes. Come on now, it's not fair. Tell me what you were going to say.
でも
Kyouko, answer me. Kotodama? I lean in and murmur the Kotodama in her ear.
はい、キスするのかなって期待しちゃって。
Yep.
もしかしたらそのままもっと先までとか。
I see. So that's why she closed her eyes earlier. I should have just listened to my impulses. This is a bit of a wasted opportunity. There's probably not enough time left in our lunch break for perverted stuff, but I could have easily fit a kiss into the schedule.
私、なんてことを。
She shrinks back in embarrassment in my arms. One more for the Kyouko cuteness list.
今のは忘れてください。
She tries to wriggle out of my arm. She bangs her head on the bookshelf behind her. She crouches on the ground, clutching her head. No kiss, I guess. Oh my god. Are you okay? I bent over to look at her face as I gently rub her head. It wasn't that hard of an impact, so she's probably fine. But just in case. There, see, it doesn't hurt anymore. She has a bump and it doesn't hurt. That would make no sense. Her face, which was contorted in pain, suddenly reverts to her normal expression.
すごい。本当に痛くなくなりました。
Take care of yourself, Kyouko. That's good. Come now, let's go back to the classroom. Lunch break is about to end. I stroke her hair one more time before I lift my hand.
はい。
She smiles happily and slowly gets up to her feet. Okay. Wow.
どこへ行っていたのよ。
Yeah, of course. Since we left Mana together with the girls, she would of course wonder where we disappeared off to. Might have been like a pretty abnormally long bathroom break. Mana accosts us at the entrance of the classroom with a sharp look. Kyouko withers under Mana's gaze. I don't think that's necessary since she hasn't done anything wrong. What happened to Kokoro and Hotaru? At a glance, I don't see them anywhere in the classroom. They probably returned to the class. The first years. Well, the bell is about to ring, so they're probably back in their classroom by now, yeah.
もうとっくに戻ったわ。
Oh. From the tone, she doesn't seem to be in a bad mood. I guess the argument between her Gokuro cleared itself up by the end, one way or another. Oh, that's right. Mana, could you be Kyoko's friend too?
何よ、いきなり。
Mana furrows her brows in confusion at my request. Kyouko told me she wanted to make more friends and asked for help. And I think it would be good for you to have a few more friends in our class too.
あなたが私の友達。
Mana looks Kyouko over appraisingly from head to toe, not even pretending to be discreet. Kyouko flinches and stiffens. Well, she's trying her best. If she wasn't, she probably would have jumped several pieces and then run out of the room.
あくまでもしよかったらで。でもやっぱりダメですよね。私みたいな子が友達なんておこがましい。
How's Mana gonna react to this? I don't think.
別に構わないけど。
Oh.
友達。
Mana's expression is exactly the same as before. Kyouko stares unbelieving.
いいんですか？ええ。他ならぬお兄ちゃんの頼みだから。
Because of us.
特別よ。
Okay, so it's because of us. It might change over time, but for now, Kyouko gained another friend. Kind of. There you have it. Congratulations, Kyouko.
はい。
Yay.
ありがとうございます。
She breaks into a smile of relief as she bows her head. Mana watches her in fascination. I don't often see that look on Mana's face. Who knows? She and Kyouko are actually a pretty good match. Well, that settles that. Let's all get along with each other from now on.
こちらこそよろしくお願いします。ええ、よろしく。
Mana smiles in amusement as Kyouko frantically bows again. I know that smile all too well. Maybe there really is something about Kyouko that stirs up the sadistic side of anyone she's with. Oh no.
で、友達って具体的には何をするものなの？
We talk, eat lunch together, go to visit our, play at each other's houses. Mana turns to me and cocks her head to the side. We share lunches, so yeah. Well, various things I guess. I think about my relationship with Koichi as I answer. Friends hang out with each other, talk to each other, give each other advice, help each other out. Actually, haven't Mana and I been friends since we were kids? Friendship back in the village and friendship here can't be all that different.
取り立てて意識する必要もないということかしら。
Yes, not really. If they just play it by ear, then all the better. Though it might be a little different for Kyouko.
あの
Kyouko has been listening quietly to our conversation, but now she butts in.
もしよかったら私のこと、
Oh.
名前で呼んでいただけませんか？
Oh, that's a step forward there.
いいわ。京子ね。
Oh. Kyouko nods and smiles radiantly. She reminds me of a friendly puppy.
あなたも私のこと名前で呼んで構わないわよ。
Me? Honestly, I'm a little surprised. Oh no, she's talking about Kyouko. I didn't think Mana would go out of her way to make an offer like that.
その方がお兄ちゃんと区別しやすいでしょ。ありがとう
Yay! Happy, happy. At that instant, the bell rings. Oh. As we all obediently return to our scenes, Manda turns to me with a sensuous smile on her lips.
ね、お兄ちゃんの頼みを聞いてあげたんだから。
Is
私もお願いを言ってもいいかしら。
She's gonna take advantage of that? Oh my god. What? Mana's request is undoubtedly of that nature. I try telling Mana that we can't since class is about to start, but that doesn't make a difference to her. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this. Hold on. I need to turn this up here. There we go. I ended up using Makoto Dama to help us make a break from class undetected. Yeah, oh my god, hold on.
好きなようにしていいのよ。
Is she gonna... As soon as we go into an empty classroom and shut the door, Mana loosens her uniform and exposes her body to me, completely vulnerable. Okay, I'm gonna... There we go. Yeah, she's gonna offer her body here. Yeah, she's offering her body. Oh my god, she's offering her body. And she used a kotodama. Follow your desires. Okay, oh my god. 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 They're actually doing it in their school. Bro. We don't see too much of that. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. We're back. Yeah, so they actually did it. As I watch Mana's shoulders shudder while she tries to catch her breath, I feel myself being enveloped by a drowsy sense of contentment. I bump into Koichi on my way back from the bathroom.
なあ、お前本当に昔は病弱だったのか
？He looks at me oddly as he asks me his question. Yeah, I nod. That's the story I'm going with anyway. And I did get deathly ill during the epidemic when I was a kid, so technically I'm not lying.
とてもそうは思えない体してるな、今は。
He slapped me on the chest.
華奢に見えるが、やっぱりがっちりしてるわ、お前の胸板。
Well, once I was old enough, I did put work to keep my body as strong as I could. Mainly by doing a lot of farming.
それで陸上部のやつに勝つって相当なもんだぜ。年がら年中走ってるような連中だぞ。
He looks at me as if I'm crazy. Apparently, he's still thinking about how badly I beat the athletes in the class during PE just now. What can I say? I have strong legs and a lot of stamina. You can say that again. I'm pretty sure I'm better than anyone in the school just running around. That's easy.
本格的にスポーツやるつもりはないのか？
No, learning the rules would be too much work anyway. Running is simple, but most sports involve a lot of complex decision making and teamwork. It sounds pretty tough.
そうか。ちょっともったいないような気もするが。
Koichi looks down the hallway. I follow his gaze and see Mana talking to a boy at the end of the hall. Or rather, she's being talked to by him, and it looks like.
おお、マナちゃんさすがだな。ありゃ隣のクラスのやつだぞ。
Is he getting like a confession or something? What do you mean, way to go?
モテるなってことだよ。
Ah, yeah, she does seem strangely popular. People must be interested in her because she's a transfer student, and that's rare. Mana is anything but friendly, so it certainly can't be a personality that... personality. Can't be her personality that draws people to her.
いや、どう考えてもそこじゃないだろ
He looks at me and snorts.
う。まあでも、お前の周りは美人が多いから見慣れちまうってことか。
You mean she's popular because she's beautiful?
ああ、そりゃそうだろう。
He seems amazed that he has to spell it out for me.
内面なんて深く付き合わなきゃどんな子かわからないんだから、まずは見た目から入るんだよ、大抵はな。
That makes a lot of sense. But in that case, I feel like Kyouko should be pretty popular. But in reality, she's not popular at all. She doesn't even have any friends. I've barely even seen anyone talk to her.
ああ、朝比奈はなんというか、まあ例外みたいなもんだ。厳密に言うと人気がないわけじゃないんだが、噂とかいろいろあるからな。
Oh, so she's not... So she's not really that disliked? I guess is what he's trying to imply. She's popular, but in her own way. She's not infamous, is what he's trying to say. Okay, I see. Oh, his tone is vague, vaguely invasive. Does he have some kind of hang up about Kyouko?
それよりお前いいのか、あれ。放っておいて。
You're probably just gonna like let her be. He points his chin down the hall toward where Mana and the boy are standing. They're far enough that I can't tell what they're talking about, but the boy seems to be gesticulating passionately. Okay. Meanwhile, Mana looks uninterested as she listens to him. Why shouldn't I let it happen? Mana might find it boring, but this kind of conversation is a type of communication too. I wouldn't want to rob her of the experience. Anyway, she has the power to shut down the conversation at any time if she wants to. She doesn't need my help. Oh. If anything, I'm a little more worried that if it comes to that, she might go overboard with her Kotodama. I see.
そうか。妹の男関係には干渉しないってやつか。
Yes. They can be that way. Yeah. We don't get involved in our sister's love life. Love life. I unconsciously stopped in my tracks.
そうだよ。ありゃ明らかに付き合ってくださいって告白してる勢いだぜ。
Go out with him? Like become his lover?
他に何があるんだよ。
Did he misunderstand something, Makoto? Goichi shrugs. I look down the hall again at the boy who's fervently saying something to Mana. His voice looked flush, and from the spark in his eyes, Goichi might be right. Well, even if that's what he's doing, there isn't anything wrong with it, is there? I thought Mana would say yes, but as long as... Cause he's so confident that she might not, she won't say yes. And as long as she has her Kotodama, she's not in any danger from the boy. I suppose that if he jumped on her and gagged her before she could speak a Kotodama, that could be bad, but surely that's not going to happen here.
へえ。でもマナちゃんはこっち見たぜ。
Huh? Wait, did she try to make us jealous? As he says, Mana seems to have noticed us standing there and smiles in that direction. And she starts walking towards us while the boy is still talking.
ちょうどいいところに。
What? As she comes up to us, she breathes a sigh of relief. Is the boy following us? The boy is stunned for a moment and hurriedly comes after her.
ちょっと待ってくれよ。こっちの話はまだ終わってない。
He's quite pushy.
勝手に喋り始めたのはそっちでしょ。私はもう結構よ。
She gestures at the boy peremptorily, as if to show him away.
いや頼むよ、こっちは本気なんだ。せめて最後まで。
Peremptory. What does peremptory mean? Oh, okay, I see. Not open to appeal. Not open to appeal. Okay.
しつこいわね。とにかくお断りよ。潔く諦めてちょうだい。
She trots to my side and hugs my arm tightly. Okay, that happened.
だいたい私にはこのお兄ちゃんという言い名付けがいるんだから。
You don't have to. Oh my god, Mana.
は
言い名付けとはまた随分前時代的な表現だな。
Koichi floats a sound and shakes his head. He must think she's making it up as an excuse to drive the boy away. But the boy freezes and stares at us.
言い名付けってなんだ。
そんなことも知らないの？
She looks back at him and exasperated.
言い名付けというのは結婚を前提とした将来を誓い合った仲ということよ。
Oh my god.
だって今お兄ちゃんと言ったじゃないか。兄弟なのに結婚するつもりなのか。
うるさいわね。
She makes no attempt to hide the displeasure from her expression. Unlike me, she probably feels no need to carefully keep up her story straight about being Oribe Mana.
あなた、いいからもう私のことは諦めなさい。
ああ、諦めるよ。
The boy easily accepts Mana's kotodama, turns on his heel and walks away. She lets go of my arm and lets out a languid sigh.
年の近い人間が大勢いると煩わしいことも多いわね。
She lightly shakes her head and goes back to the classroom.
人気者の妹を持つ兄貴ってのもやっぱりなかなか大変なもんだな。
He's not gonna question anything. It's not that abnormal, I guess. I guess.
しかしあいつずいぶんサクッと諦めたな。
That might have been like a pretty abrupt stop there. Where he said he would quit.
ついさっきまであんなにご執心だったのにいきなり別人になったみたいだ。
I glance at his face. He seems rather preoccupied with Mana's suitor's strange behavior, at least from his expression. I better make sure he forgets about it, just in case. I'm sorry, Koichi, but... Please forget about everything that just happened with Mana. Honestly, I don't feel good about using my kotodama on a friend, but this time it's necessary.
で、あれ何の話してたんだっけ？
Okay, just go back to the classroom. Nothing important.
そうだろうな。すぐ忘れるってことは。
Yeah, I guess.
それよりうっかりしてたが、次の授業俺当てられる番だった気がするぜ。
Okay. He takes his leave and hurries back to the classroom. I start to follow him, but suddenly I notice something. Kyouko is some distance away, frozen in her tracks, and looking towards me with an expression of surprise on her face. Did she see everything? I think she saw everything. This isn't good. First Koichi saw Mana taking care of the suitor, now Kyouko saw me taking care of Koichi. Now I have to take care of Kyouko as well. Kyouko. Is she gonna run? Instead of going back to the classroom, I walk over to where Kyouko is. Did she see that? I'm not sure. Kyouko, you heard our conversation just now, didn't you? I'm almost certain she did, but I want to be sure.
はい、その申し訳ありません。立ち聞きするようなつもりはなかったんです。
Kyouko is bowing apologetically over and over again at a breakneck pace.
本当にごめんなさい。
No, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm going to have to... You forget about it pretty soon anyway. Kyoko's eyes widen at my words.
じゃあ、やっぱりさっきの、あれ。
Yeah, that's right. It's called Kotodama. Apparently Kyoko is more perceptive than Koichi was. It's a special power I have, which lets me control people with my words. She didn't do anything wrong though. Though I have to erase her memory now. I don't resent her whatsoever for witnessing me use my Kotodama. So at least I can do is give her an explanation of what's happening before I do it. Now, how will she respond? It's unfortunate, but she'll probably end her friendship with me over this. Her eyes glisten as they widen even further. She holds her breath. Is she afraid of me? It wouldn't be unusual for a human being to be terrified of a god, but
素晴らしい。やっぱり誠くんは特別な方なんですね。
she breaks out in a huge smile and looks up at me worshipfully. I didn't expect this reaction.
初めて見た時に感じた気持ちは間違っていなかったんですね。
Oh my god. Oh my god.
もしかして昨日のあれも
Yesterday? She covers her mouth in surprise. She must be talking about what happened in the library prep room at lunch yesterday. Wait, oh, she's very perceptive then if she can notice that's done to herself. Very perceptive, yeah. Very perceptive, yes. I just really wanted to know what you were saying. I'm sorry.
いえ、言いかけてやめた私がそもそも悪いんですから。昔からそういうところあるんですよね。私って。
What do we do? I've been saying this since forever. Don't use Kotodama. It's fine.
反射的に口走りかけてから慌ててブレーキ踏むみたいな。
At the very least, Kyouko is much more safer than anyone else. So there's no need to use Kotodama. It would be nice if she could remember. To be honest, yeah. She heaves a huge sigh and hangs her head. I had steeled myself to do the deed quickly, but her reaction had tripped me up somehow. Hey, Kyouko.
はい、なんでしょう。
Don't you feel afraid of me?
怖い？誠くんが？
She frowns as if unable to understand what I'm saying. Yes, I mean, I just told you I have the power to make people do whatever I want. Not only that, I've actually used it on her, so I expected her to be horrified by it, like Hotaru was.
とても尊い、恐れ多い力だとは思います。
Like was, yeah. Sacred.
でも、怖くはありませんよ、まったく。
Why not? She's standing face to face with someone who has complete power over her. What possible basis could she have for being so unafraid?
だって誠くんですから。
Our character, she sees our guardian spirit haunting us. She smiles gently. That's not an explanation.
すみません。自分でもあまりうまく言えないんですけど。
She puts her hand to her forehead as she searches for the right words.
つまり、私は力って刃物みたいなものだと思うんです。
あ、
使い方によっては人を傷つけたりすることもあるんでしょうけど、上手に使えば美味しい料理を作ったり役に立つことだっていっぱいある。
Yeah, it's how they're used. It's not the sword's fault. It's the person holding the sword. It's a very common saying. That's true. She's not wrong.
だから誠くんが特別な力を持っていても別に怖いとは思いません。どっちかっていうと、と納得した感じです。巫女としての私の直感は間違っていなかったんだって。
I see. I'm honestly very surprised at how positively she's responding to the idea of my Kotodama power. Maybe one reason is that she has the special power to see spirits, so that makes her tend to be accepting of other kinds of special powers too.
でも秘密にしているんですよね。他の人たちには。
Yeah, so if people find out about it, it could cause various kinds of trouble.
わかりました。どうぞ誠くんの力で忘れさせてください。
I feel Makoto is not going to do it because he found someone that's very understanding of him. Like he feels closer to Kyouko now. Her existence is closer to his heart now because she's actually not that scared of his power. Let's see though. She takes on a beatific expression and faces me with her eyes closed. It's almost like as though she's waiting for a kiss. I never thought I'd see a normal human actually ask me to put a kotodama on them. In fact, since she's so accepting of me, I'm starting to think I don't really need to force her to silence with a kotodama. Of course, she might change her mind over time, but the same goes for Hotaru, who also knows my secret. No, I don't think I won't erase her memory after all.
いいんですか?
She opens her eyes and looks at me puzzled. Yeah, if we promise not to tell anyone, it will be a secret between the two of us. Hotaru once said that a promise is like a kotodama for normal people.
わかりました。約束します。絶対誰にも言いません。これは私のことあげです。
Wow. She looks at me straight in the eye and nods decisively. Though she's not able to speak kotodama, I can feel a similarly strong conviction in her words.
まあ、そもそもそんなこと話すような相手がいませんしね。
Yeah, she has no friends.
私。
Not really. A shy smile of embarrassment appears on her face. That's kind of a sad thought. We need to make you some more friends.
そうですね。でも数さえ多ければいいというものでもありませんし。
Her face turns serious as she continues earnestly.
誠くんのような方と秘密を共有するような関係になれて、私すごく幸せです。 しかも妹さんたちまで紹介していただいたり、本当にお世話になってばかりで、秘密を守るくらいではちっともご恩返しとして足りない気がするくらいですよ。
You're not making a big fuss over nothing, Kyouko. You're not indebted to me. I don't feel like I've done anything for her that's really worth mentioning. Or maybe her expectations are just so low that she's happy I responded to her initial social advances at all. My guardian spirit and my kotodama are just extra elements that have reinforced those feelings.
いえ、ちっとも大げさななんてことは、誠くんは私の恩人ですよ。何かもっと私がお役に立てることはありませんか？身の回りのお世話でも雑用でも何でも。
I'm grateful for your kind offer, but there's really no need to pay me back for anything. She's supposed to be my friend, not my servant or minion. Don't worry about it, really. I'm the one who first asked you to be friends, after all. Anyway, let's go back to the classroom.
Hi!
I wave her forward, then follow her into the classroom. School has ended for the day. After giving this some thought, I've decided to walk back with Kyouko today. There was that whole business earlier. But also, I'm just interested in learning more about her.
男の子と二人で帰るってかなり緊張しますね。
They're walking home together. Where is Mana though? And Kokoro. To smile shyly, looking forward that people might be watching. Could it be that this is your first time walking home with a boy?
はい、何人かのグループで集団下校とかは小さい頃にありましたけど。
Hold on. Way forward to follow her into the classroom. School has ended for the day. Yeah, I wonder where Mana and Kokoro is. We just suddenly decided to walk with Kyouko. Oh, what are you doing? Just going home together?
そうですね。私、あまり喋らない子でしたから。
Can't help but doubt the accuracy of her description, given the way she interacts with me now. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that she never had any friends growing up. Well, that's not exactly the right way of thinking about it. It could be that she's deliberately avoiding making friends back then.
誠くんみたいにすぐ人と仲良くなったりできないんです。という、自分にそんなことができるとは思っていなかったんです。誠くんみたいにすぐ人と仲良くなったりできないんです。というか。自分にそんなことができるとは思っていなかったんです。
Oh, they added the second part of the sentence in the second line here. She's hard on herself, but I think she would do just fine socially. She could be like this all the time.
誠くんは誰とでも仲良くなれそうですよね。人柄もそうですが、言葉が綺麗ですから。話していて不思議と落ち着きます。失礼かもしれませんけど、やっぱり言霊の力があるから、そういう風に育ったんでしょうか。
Well, I suppose you could say that. I explained to her my upbringing in the village without going into too many specifics.
それじゃあ、本当に神様の末裔なんですか？
Yep. that's what's been passed down in the village, but even we don't know whether it's really true. It's even possible that one of our ancestors made up the descendants of gods idea as an explanation for our Kotodama power. I mean, we're not really omnipotent or anything. Explain more about what exactly my Kotodama is like. Hey. Oh, your eyes are shining.
すごいですね。
She's like a cat. Oh my god, that's such an adorable expression. What the hell? I need to save this. Hold on. I'm not clicking that here. Here, over here. There we go. Hearing our explanation, Kyouko seems impressed. Even moved, her eyes are sparkling in fascination. It feels funny to be on the receiving end of all this adoration. It's not a bad feeling either. Well, Kotodama is something I was born with. So it feels totally natural, like it's a part of me. To be honest, I can't really think of it as amazing myself. To me, it's like kind of like I had a longer than average arm. If I had longer than average arms or legs. Isn't it the same for you, Kyouko? She looks at me blankly and cocks her head to the side in a cute motion. Oh. I mean your ability to see spirits. I wondered if it felt like having an excellent eyesight or hearing.
そうですね。ただ、私の場合、生まれつきそうだったというわけじゃないですから。
Oh, I see. Something must have happened that caused her to gain her ability then.
はい。だから、もう慣れはしましたけど、自分にとって自然とまではなかなか思えないです。
Oh, so something happened. That makes sense. A skill that you develop later in life always feels a little more foreign to you than an inborn skill. I could use my Kotodama to make her stop seeing the spirits temporarily, but...
あと、私に見えているものが本当に世間でいうところの幽霊なのかどうかもよくわかりません。私の頭がおかしいだけなんだって言う人もいて。
Like you're crazy? I don't think that's the case personally.
ありがとうございます。でも他人とは体験を共有できませんから、ただの幻覚や白チュームだという可能性も否定できないとは思うんです。自分でも。でも、
Yeah? Still?
もし幻覚、自分の頭が見せているものだとしたら、よくできすぎているなぁとも思います。いろんな意味でとても私なんかに作れるものではなさそうで。
In other words, she feels that the spirits she sees must be real because they seem to transcend her own powers. I can more or less understand that feeling. I see.
ずっと自分の中でも答えが出ずにもやもやしていたんです。だけど誠くんと出会ってやっぱり私自分がおかしいわけじゃないのかもしれないって。
What? To focus on the conversation, Kyouko trips over an unevenness path over an unevenness on the path. What? I managed to reach out and catch her before she falls down. Are you okay? I'm glad you're being so talkative, but be careful, okay?
はい、ありがとうございます。恩返しどころか、またお世話になってしまった。
This is what friends do. I told you, don't worry about it. We're friends, aren't? Just as I was about to take her hand and help her regain her balance, something happens. What? Whoa, what the hell? What was that? For just a moment, Kyouko shivers in my arms. Kyouko? I instinctively grab her arms as she tries to stand up again.
Makoto-kun!
Huh? Did she feel... Sorry, I just wanted to check something.
Hi.
Did the ghost happen to pass by us just now? Wide-eyed, she searches my face.
見えたんですか？Makoto-kun にも？
I think so. It went right by us, didn't it? Going from here to over in that direction. From your face, I'm guessing I'm right?
はい。にわかには信じられませんけど。
Okay, that's... Why is this suddenly happening? Why can we suddenly, like, see spirits now? Is it because we grabbed her? Was there any case where we did grab her before? I don't remember. She looks amazed as she extricates herself from me and stands up. I feel exactly the same way. I wonder how I was able to see it. It was so sudden. There was nobody around who could have put a kotodama on me, and I doubt it was a hallucination induced by Kyoko's descriptions either. Even if it was a hallucination, that wouldn't explain how I saw it move in the direction she did, at the same time she did.
わかりません。
She shakes her head in confusion. The music is kind of scary. This is the first time I've heard this kind of BGM. Wow. Let's see here. She shakes her head in confusion, yeah. I suppose it's only natural that she wouldn't know. This really came out of nowhere after all. By the way, I just want to check, but...
はい。
Did you see any other ghosts on our way here?
ええ、いくつかは、さっきのよりも少し遠いところにいましたけど。
I see. Yeah, we did not see those spirits before now. But I didn't see any of those other ones. The only difference I can think of is... Kyouko, can you come here for a moment?
はい。
As I step closer, I hug her tightly. Oh.
Makoto-kun!
Don't get worked up, Kyouko. I just want to try something. Okay, I want you to look around and see if you can find any ghosts nearby.
はい。
I follow her gaze with my own, trying to see what she sees. After a while...
いました。あそこです。
Looking in that direction indicates I see a few dark shadows, approximately shaped like human beings.
1、2、3体ほど。
Yep, I see them. They're moving away from us, right?
はい。ゆっくりとですが。
Okay, now it's pretty clear that I am in fact seeing the same thing she is. Now keep your eye on those ghosts.
はい。
After she confirms, I let go of her and take a step back. It's just as I thought. Kyouko, are the ghosts still in the same place?
はい、います。
I see. Okay, one more time. Oh. I skipped it because I was too preoccupied with what he's doing. I step to her and hug her again. I see them. Apparently I can see ghosts if I touch Kyouko, in particularly her skin.
まさか。
Oh, okay. She seems to have realized it too. Yeah, I don't know why, but it seems like when I'm touching you, I can share your senses.
どうして今までこんなことはありませんでした。
Maybe you just never noticed because you don't come into contact with other people? At a loss for words, she winces as if I've struck a deep nerve. I was just joking.
それは確かにそうなんですけど。でも、クラスメートの女の子とか、家族とか、たまに手が触れ合ったりするくらいのことはありましたから。
I mean, I think it takes time for it to sink in. You need to like actually hold hands or something. Did none of those people ever see a ghost?
はい。一度もそんな話をされたことはありません。
In that case, there must be something special between you and me in particular. That could be a reason too. I have no idea why that might be though. What that might be though. She's gonna think it's fate. But these ghosts. I look back toward the ghosts again. I didn't think they would be like this. I get an indescribable but unpleasant feeling all over my body just looking at them. By just looking at them. Is this something the ghosts are directly doing to me, or...?
あまり凝視とかしない方がいいですよ。幽霊に見えていると感づかれると、面倒なこともいろいろありますから。
Okay, understood. She knows best, so I take her at her word. But for now, I need to escape from the spirit world. Whew. As soon as I let go of Kyouko, I stop seeing the ghosts, and the unpleasant feeling quickly abates.
誠くん、大丈夫ですか？なんだか顔色が。
She peers weirdly at my face.
私はもう慣れてしまいましたけど、気分のいいものではないですよね。やっぱり。
It's not. You're right, I'm a little shocked right now. I didn't think that they would be so eerie. Does Kyouko spend all her waking hours feeling like that? After that, I asked Kyouko to hold hands with me as we walked. I wasn't looking forward to seeing the ghosts again, but I wanted to get a better idea of the world Kyouko lives in and share it with her for a little while. Oh, sharing the burden? Oh my god, yeah. If Makoto was freaked out, then it must be pretty damn scary. Or haunting. At first, she was hesitant, worrying about the effects of the ghosts would have on me, but in the end, she relented. Luckily, I'm very adaptable. After a while, I started getting used to the unpleasant feeling that came with seeing ghosts. The important thing is to ignore it and not let it get to you. I kept that in mind as I looked around, observing our surroundings as we walked. After experimenting in various ways, I learned several things. Imagine them just like holding hands walking around town. From a third person perspective, that would be like unintentionally attracting some interesting gazes from people they might know or acquaintances that they are close with. After experimenting in various ways, I learned several things. First, the way Kyouko and I see the ghosts is subtly different. Oh, she seems to see their forms much more clearly than I do. Apparently, some of them look as real as living humans to her. Second, Kyouko can not only see the ghosts, but touch them too. But I cannot touch them, even when I was hugging her. Man, that's scary. She has lived that throughout her life, 24/7. Third, the closer we got to the shrine, the fewer ghosts we saw. Kyouko conjectured that it's because the area around the shrine complex has purity preserving powers, which probably drives away ghosts and spirits. Wait, then what about my guardian spirit?
いますよ、ちゃんと。
I thought spirits find it hard to enter the grounds of this shrine. I don't think it affects people being having guardian spirits. Guardian spirits are like pure light, right? They're not that evil or ominous in nature.
ええ、ただの浮遊霊と違って、守護霊は目的意識がはっきりしてるからだと思います。
Yeah, Kyouko has a better explanation here. Guardian spirits have a much stronger sense of purpose. Okay. I don't really understand.
と、
They understand the reason why they're still in the world. As I look at her on in puzzlement, she frowns, trying to think of a way to explain it to me. I contemplate how cute she looks when she's thinking hard.
そうですね。なんとなく煙たいから近づかないでおこうみたいな、それくらいの感じじゃないかと思います。多分。
So basically, the spirits can come here if they really wanted to, but they usually don't want to?
はい。私の勝手な推測なので断言はできませんけど。
I see. It's like if I said Nikodama to someone, telling them that a certain place was annoying to be in, or something like that. By the way, is it just me or are there a lot of people here today? Oh, there are people around. There's a crowd. Unlike last time I came to the shrine, there are many people milling around in the shrine complex.
そうです。来週末にある灯籠流しの準備があるので。
Oh, the preparations for the water lantern ceremony. Alright, you mentioned that ceremony the other day, which was a very long time ago at this point. So, they're already preparing for that? Huh.
一大イベントですから、早めに入念にというのがうちの親の方針です。
Got it. If that's the case, then don't you have a lot of chores to do, too? You must be busy.
いえ、そうでもないんです。せいぜい打ち合わせにいらした町の皆さんにお茶を出すとか、その程度ですね。
She's still a student after all, as well. Probably her parents are prioritizing her education.
これが夏祭りの準備になると人手が足りなくなって、私もいろいろ借り出されるんですけど、町の外からも人が来るのでかなり賑やかで盛り上がりますよ。
People from out of town. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. A water lantern ceremony, a large-scale summer festival. I never experienced either of those back in the village. Very interesting indeed. Maybe I shouldn't be calling the water lantern ceremony fun, since it's supposed to be in remembrance of the dead, right?
いえ、そんなことはないと思います。
She smiles and shakes her head.
人それぞれ胸に抱く思いが違うのは当然のことでしょ。ある人にとっては辛い記憶を呼び覚ますものでも、ある人にとっては楽しいものだったりすることもある。
Happy memories. Depending on the interpretation of how they think of whatever they want of whoever they want to wish for, it could be both sad and happy memories. So it could go either way. You can enjoy a festival. It's a festival, right? It's a ceremony. Yeah, it's a ceremony. Not my bad. But still, they're holding like a side festival or something, right? A large-scale summer festival. It's a ceremony, but it's also a festival. She's right, of course.
辛い人の痛みが和らぐように何かできたらいいとは思いますが、それがイコール楽しむ人を否定することではないと私は思いたいです。
She squints up at the sky. Seems like she has something more to say. Kyouko, which group are you in? Do you find the ceremony painful or fun?
どうでしょうか。
She's not sharing. She speaks softly with a slight sad smile on her lips. Okay. I guess it's sad then. That kind of confirms it.
誠くんにはもう亡くなっているけれど、叶うものならまた会いたいと思う人いますか？
Yes, I do. The faces of several people who were important to me flashed through my mind. How about you?
はい。どうしてももう一度会って話をしたい。そんな人がいます。昔の、私にとっては初めての大切な友達でした。
Oh. She turns her head and looks off into the distance. In that direction is the lake.
少し長い話になると思いますが、聞いていただけますか？誠くんにとっては楽しい、面白い話ではないかもしれませんけど。
I'll be happy to. I can tell from her expression that she's always wanted to open up about this to someone. And I'm curious to learn more about Kyoko's past too.
ありがとうございます。10年ほど前のことです。
Oh, her childhood.
当時、私には一つ年上のとても仲の良い幼馴染がいました。明るくて活発で、機転が利いて、誰からも愛される、本当にいい子でした。
Kyouko went on to tell me the story of her childhood friend, Suzuka, who passed away. One summer, 10 summers ago, Suzuka and Kyouko had gone out to the lake together. Even back then, Kyouko was introverted, but thanks to Suzuka's encouragement, she had started coming outside to play more often. Kyouko admired Suzuka and looked up to her as the big sister she never had.
鈴鹿はあの湖の眺めをとても気に入っていて、いつものように浅瀬でたわいもない水遊びをしていました。危険な目にあったことは一度もなかったんです。だけどその日、
Perhaps it's still painful for her to remember.
私は沖へ流されそうになったボールを追いかけて、急に深みに足を取られ溺れかけました。すぐに鈴鹿が気づき、私を助けようと腕を伸ばしてくれて、私は必死になってしがみつきました。
Oh my god.
でも、そうしたら。
She hugs herself and shivers. Her gaze is directed at her feet.
そこの方から何本も白い手が伸びてきて、私の足首をつかみ、強い力で水中に引きずり込もうとしたんです。
Wait, that's...
幽霊だったと思います。その時はパニックだったので、今にして思えばですけど、鈴鹿が私を守ろうと必死になって抱き寄せてくれたのを覚えています。
She lifts her hand and looks hard at them, maybe remembering what she felt on that day.
水の中で私は意識を失い、気がついた時には大人に救助されて寝かされた状態でした。鈴鹿は そのまま行方不明になり、今も見つかっていません。
Kyoko's voice is trembling slightly. I'm sure that to her this isn't a memory of long ago. It's something that weighs heavily on her even now. It must have been very hard for you. I know all too well how unimaginable this misery must be of losing your close childhood friend.
ありがとうございます。でも、私の辛さなんて鈴鹿に比べたら。
No longer able to stop the welling up of emotion, Kyouko starts weeping and silently. Kyouko, come here. I gently pull her toward me and stroke her hair. She doesn't resist and leans against me, sobbing.
私のせいでみんなを悲しませて、本当なら私があの時に死んでいたはずなんです。本当は私が死んで鈴鹿が生きるべきだったんです。
What? Eh? Suddenly, a searing... Wait, hold on. Is there... I never really thought too deeply into this because... when the first time she spoke, that, Kotoage is what she phrased it as. When she was making a promise, the phrase when she said it, the line was in brackets. I never really thought too deeply into that, but now it's in brackets again, and then suddenly something happens. Suddenly a searing light flashes across my vision. What on earth just happened? I'm assaulted by dizziness, just as if I'd spoken a strong kotodama. Oh my god. My arms and legs seem to go limp, but I managed to stay standing by clinging to Kyouko.
Makoto-kun, どうしたんですか?
I'm sorry, Kyouko. I just felt dizzy suddenly.
大丈夫ですか?
Yes, I think so. I was caught off guard by the abruptness of it, but I don't feel like I'm in any lasting danger.
よかった.
I hear a gasp in astonishment. Huh? Hello there. A young girl has suddenly appeared in front of us without the slightest warning. No, this isn't a human being. Oh.
Kyouko.
Kyouko opens her trembling lips to respond.
Suzuka.
Oh my god, that gave me shivers. Jesus, it gave me shivers for a second. That genuinely gave me shivers there. What the fuck? I guess this is a good time to stop. Here. Wow. I just kept going and going and I couldn't find a place to stop. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching such a very good start to an episode. I might cut this to 2 parts or 3 parts. I'm not too sure. If I do, then you'll see 3 parts. If not, then you'll see one huge long ass part. Man, before we end, I am really starting to wonder, does Kyouko also have some form of innate Kotodama ability? It seems that her words are starting to have some effect on something. I don't find the when she was trying to say, give her promises and put all those feelings into what she wants to say at those 2 moments during the scene and during the episode, at those 2 times where she was making the promise and where she was talking about Suzuka. I think she has some innate powers that's related to or branches off from Kotodama. I can't be too sure though. It's just a wild guess. Well, anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.